Sam, could you move out of the way, please? Come on. We're here. Come on. Go. 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 Come on. Get your butt. Come on. Go. No, like, just didn't need him to go like away. I just want him to go like over this way. Ah, that's silly Sally. That butthole shot though will probably make it to where I can't monetize the video. You know, because YouTube. You know, we're on a platform where girls can pretty much show off tits and ass, but you show a cat's asshole, it's like, oh, sorry, that's not safe for work. What? You can come back over? Come on. Come on. Instead of being mouthy, why don't you come on? Come on. Come on. Over here. Over here. Over here. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It takes him so long just to decide whether or not he wants to come over or not. Can I help you? Come on. Exactly. Come on. Just jump. Jump. Do it, you pussy. What, Sam? There we go. And everyone just clapped. They're like, yay, Sam. Mwah. Hello, handsome man. You can see, I mean, you can't hear him because he's too far away. He's too far away. But you can see how mouthy he is. When I talk to him, he talks back. Great way to fall asleep, having a discussion with the cat at night. Philosophical topics. Political climate. All that stuff. He's very well versed. Isn't that right, Sam? Yeah, you're very well versed in multiple topics. Um, Sam, you silly boy. So what was I going to talk about? I don't even know. All I know is that Sam was up here. I was like, it'd be a cute time to start recording. What? Hello? Hello? He's so old now. I mean, he's not super old, but he's like 8. He's still my little buddy, though. I mean, I remember when he first got here when he was a baby. He was same thing, doing the same thing right now, except smaller. So, some things just don't change. Isn't that right, bub? Yeah. Some things just don't change. He's like, why would I change? You got it there on your ear, Bubba. Get something on his ear. Like he like partially like licked his hand and licked his ear and then what? 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 Can I help you? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. No, but anyways, so I saw Lucifer yesterday. He finally came over after like a week, which considering how old he is, kind of concerns me most of the time now because he's old. I mean, I'm guessing he's probably about 13, 14 years old. So I know that there's a very good chance that he might die and not be over here. You know, so it's like as sad as it is, I'd much rather if when he does die, I'd much rather have it be over here where at least I can find him and bury him than him be in the backyard of someone else where I can't find him. You know, where someone might find him like, oh, put this in the garbage. Like, he's not garbage. That was a life. That was a living creature, and you don't just throw it away like garbage. I did that with the neighbors across the street when the woman hit the kitten when she was backing out, and then I didn't know what to do with it. You know, the rest of the I mean, I wanted to show it to them, say, hey, you kind of did this. You need to check behind all your tires before you leave because you didn't see this little one and you ran over it. So, and I told them it's like, you know, give it a proper, you know, something respectable. I said it was a living creature, and so, and then you know I saw them out there and they were burying it, and I'm like, yeah, there we go. I didn't say that to them, but I was like, they could have easily just thrown in the garbage. You know, it's like, hey, the guy's not gonna know, you know, so he, but there they were outside burying it because once I said it was a living creature, it's not garbage. I think that kind of you know, resonated with them because it's a living creature. Even if it's a cat or dog, or it's a living creature. You don't just throw it out like garbage. Mwah. Isn't that right, Bub? Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. He's not even my cat, so when he dies, it's really not up to me what happens. It's up to my roommate. She might cremate him. She might bury him. Cremation's probably the best. You know, because at least you can have them with you. You know, because you bury a cat in the backyard, and then, you know, at some point it's like, oh, well, I can't be here anymore, so I have to leave. What are you going to do? Unbury them? No. So cremation it's more expensive, but I had to let him down. He was like, his tail was like smacking my balls, and it didn't feel very good. I mean, those things are pure muscle. The tails, those things are pure muscle. So, but I mean, it didn't hurt. It just didn't feel very good. So I had to let him go. I had to let him go. Let him go. Couldn't hold him on my lap anymore. He's over there though. He's like, I disagree with what you've done. Well, you can disagree with what I've done all you want. But yeah, so cremation probably the best. I kind of want to get venti finished. You know, for people who don't, who people, you know, you follow me a while. My landlady did a terrible job of cremation, so I probably might go. I mean, I have the money for it, so I mean, it's like, hey, can you finish a job? Because again, she like tried to do it, but apparently she's like, oh, I couldn't get it hot enough, so like it's like black and chunky, and there's like still bits of bone and meat in there, and it's like, this isn't cremation. This is like sticking something in the oven and just leaving it in too long. So I think, you know, they should be able to finish the job to where it's down to a nice fine white powder because the amount that's there still, I mean, it's like one of those pretzel containers. It like fills that whole pretzel container rather than just being like that much in a small baggie. No, it's like the entire container. So there's pretty much botched job. So probably gonna see if they can finish it because I mean I certainly can't finish it over here. I've got nothing to put him in to and even if I could, I wouldn't be able to get it hot enough. And sorry, I had to let him out. I had to let him out. He was just, you know, scratching at the thing, and I was like, okay, fine, just go, just go, just go, just go. I opened the door, and like he's meowing and everything to get out. I opened the door, and he's like, it's like you're the one who wanted to go out, jerk, you joik. But yeah, Venti. I plan on hopefully getting, maybe seeing if I'm sure they can. I mean, it's still going to be costly, but I feel like they probably wouldn't charge you for a full job considering it's kind of been done. You know, just kind of stick it in there for a little while longer and it'll be fine. But yeah, but cremation definitely better. I mean, I wish I had my dog cremated when I was still in Jersey, cause yeah, that was like my first dog, as in like mine. And then we buried her in the backyard, and like a couple months later, ta ta, we move away, to a different house, and so I think if you're unsure about your living condition, just best to cremate. That way you can kind of have them with you at all times. But yeah, with Lucifer, he's so old at this point, you never know when his time is going to come. Who knows? He might live to the nice, ripe old age of 20. I don't know. He seems healthy enough, but it's the same thing with every one of them. Even the kittens. It's like they're getting to the age, little freaking fly things around here. I hate those things. I hate summertime. Those little bastards are everywhere. They're here. They're at work. They're in stores. They're everywhere you fucking go. You just can't escape them. Um, but the kittens are like all this, like in the entire weekend, they've just been going back and forth, seeing their friends over at the other house, but it's like there's a very good chance that most of them would just go away and not come back. My landlady's like, oh, that's neat. I'm like, really think like Kaya and Mama and D-Luke all started out over here? No, they wandered from over there. You know, most of them I've been fortunate to where they've stayed with me. Kaya's wandered over here. He's staying over here. D-Luke, Mama, Lucifer, kind of. Lucifer came over with Meowsy and Venti, and then he was here like all the time. Now he's just kind of like, he disappears for like a week. But so it's like, yes, they will just go off on their own and disappear because all the cats that I have, I didn't go out search for them. They came over here and decided to stay. It's like with Miko. Miko, wherever he is, I see him around sometimes, so I know he's alive, but he just doesn't come over here. He found somewhere else and he's content being wherever he is. So, but I think if any, like right now, if any one of the kittens were to do that, it would probably, well, one, Link did that. I called him Link for a reason. Adventurous, courageous, like to go off on his own, at least around here. But yeah, he just kind of wandered off and he hasn't come back. And I think I saw him. I know he's probably one of the tabbies that I've seen around. There's one that follows Lucifer, but that's too big to be him. It's not Miko either, but actually, I think I saw him the other day on Sunday, or not Sunday, Saturday morning when I went over there. There was one that looked exactly like him and around the same size as, uh, but if he's happy where he is, so I'm not gonna force him to come back. But if for the ones right now, it'd probably be Keiko. She seems to be pretty much independent at this point. Um, so I think she seems the most mentally mature. And then obviously she's a lot bigger than everyone else. And then Kira would be the second. Kira's kind of dopey, but that's because he likes to be dopey, especially around Grandpa. He does like the weirdest things around me. Like he'll flop over in all these weird ways, but he's pretty independent. When usually most of the time. Yeah. Um, Most of the time when the kittens go away and they don't come back over right away, it's usually him who's still over there. So, so but yeah, he would be, and then uh probably Roxas, and then uh I don't know. I don't know. I, the rest of them seem to be relying on mama a lot, like still nursing. I don't think they're nursing at this point. I think it's just more of a comfort thing. But yeah, but I think if Keiko, Kira, and Roxas kind of went off on their own, they'd be perfectly fine. They're pretty independent at this point. Who knows? I mean, there's six cats, three boys, three girls. So the high chance of one of them or more leaving, not coming back because they decide to stay somewhere else is pretty high. Uh, so for me, I'm trying to figure out which ones it would be possible, and I mean, I mentally prepare for all of it, because there might be a day where they all go and everyone else comes back except for Kael'thas. Even though I think the two littlest ones, Kael'thas and Midna, probably wouldn't be doing that anytime soon because they seem to rely too much on Mama. So, although though Midna and Kael'thas were a big boy and girl yesterday, because Mama was still over there. They came back over here, and then she left, and then they were left over here, and both Kael'thas and Midna went back over to where Mama was, all the way on the other side, on the next street over, by themselves. So, I mean, they could probably do it if they wanted to, but and then I have to prepare for the chance that maybe D-Luke or Kai one day just decide that, oh, I don't want to come back over, which I don't think is going to happen. Um, they'll they'll disappear for time, I'm sure, and then just come back. But I think they've become too, not comfortable, but they know they have food over here. They know they have food, they have water, they have everything they need right over here. They got plenty of grass to lay around in, which is nice and cool. They've got someone who shows them attention all the time, so I don't think they want to give that up. So it's gonna be pretty much them over here. But like I said, I gotta prepare mentally for them possibly not coming back. So that's obviously always something that goes through my mind every day before I go to bed and when I go to work. Is that I might come home and they may not be here. And then a day goes by, and then 3 days goes by, and then a week goes by, and then 2 weeks goes by, and they don't come back. So all I know is that if something does happen to them and they are around here, I'm getting them cremated. Yeah, I'm properly though. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, can you do the cremation for me?" No, I'm gonna go to a proper, uh, crematorium and have the job done. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.